All right, so here we are. We're on a road trip with Father Bob. Up there's John. Father Bob's driving. Father John is back there. Hey, and we can't tell you where we're going, or, well, I guess we can. We're going to a deacon's house because I've got the statistics. On this, I had 172 people reached, 125, well, forget me. Father John had 173 people reached, 143 engaged, 13 comments, and 2 shares.
For what?
For the video.
Oh, wow.
So that,
so
your cooking video.
total them all up.
Yeah, quota. But here's Father Cole had 167 people reached, 151 engaged. That means Father Cole.
I'm the winner.
Where are you at? There you are. 151 people engaged. That means they stuck around long enough to pay attention to you.
What does it pay?
Engaged. So 6 comments and 13 shares. So we're going to go, if we can flip this around, to the deacon's house. We can't tell you where it's at, but we're going to go in there and he doesn't know we're coming. So we'll see what he has to say on what's helping him get through all this.
Hi everyone, it's Deacon Tom and Barb Cully. Welcome to our home. And Father Mike asked us to talk about what gets us through the week, and for us, it's Wednesday night. It's all about Wednesday night. You see, we both have 9-to-5 jobs during the week, and the weekends are a little crazy with the mass schedule, and in general, the evenings at the parish are busy with those kind of commitments, and Barb looks after her elderly parents, and we have married children and grandkids, and chores around the house to do. And so Wednesday night is date night.
Yep, and a lot of times for date night, we're right here on our porch. It's one of my favorite places in the world. I love it because you're outside, you have creation, the birds, the breeze. To me, it's just one of those sweet spots where you feel that God is totally intermingled in your life.
And so a lot of times on Wednesday nights, we're here, and sometimes we'll go out to dinner, and of course right now it's more like takeout than anything else, right? And sometimes you've even seen us walking around Coal Lake. But oftentimes we're just here for a cup of coffee in front of the fireplace, or maybe even a glass of wine.
Yep. For people who like wine, there's all kinds of guidelines, rules about what kind of wine to drink, what kind of food. Not so much for us. We pretty much drink what we like. Same thing with glassware for wine. People will tell you this shaped glass for this kind of wine. Again, the decision on what glass we use is much more sentimental at our end. These glasses were the first glasses we ever shared a bottle of wine over. They were Tom's before we met, I believe given by some old girlfriends.
I'm just as surprised as you are.
Through the years, and they're still one of our favorites.
35 years that we've been married in the fall. Seems like 35 months, really. I just call them as I see them. And then there's these glasses. These are, it says Rooster Hill Wineries. These are actually a winery in the Finger Lakes in New York. And it reminds us of the trips that we've taken up there with 2 other couples. And it was just a beautiful time just to have wonderful conversations and great food and good wine, but really about those friends and kind of sharing life. And let's face it, we all have ups and downs, and to share that with other friends, other couples, has just been fun. One of the wineries that's up there, this is a different winery called Fox Run. This one is Arctic Fox. It's just a white wine, and we drink whatever we like that we happen to like that day. But it's always fun to read the labels on the wine bottles. And so this one starts off by saying, lively and juicy, this wine is quite the charmer, right? Who wouldn't want that, right?
And then on nights when we have coffee, it's the same thing. The mug we use matters to us. This mug is one of my favorites. It was an unexpected gift from our daughter who lives in Columbus. So when I drink it, I have this extra connection with her. Just makes the coffee a little bit warmer. And this is Tom's go-to mug. You can see it's pretty large, holds lots of caffeine. And I don't know if you can read, it says Hakuna Matata, no worries. That's pretty classic, Tom.
Exactly. And then over here with us, another set of glasses. These were probably hard to read on the camera, but these were given to us right after my ordination. This one says Deacon Tom, and this one says the deacon's wife. And it just reminds us again of how important our faith is to us, and how important not only that day, but that journey that's continued in our faith. You know, coming to St. Mary's just 3 years ago when we first got there, the parish has been so welcoming. And now after 3 years, it really feels like home. So that's wonderful. And the wine that we often use, a red wine, this is Apothic Red. It's nothing fancy, right? And it's a blend. It's a red blend. And that kind of reminds us, too, that, you know, all the different parts of our lives all kind of blend together. You know, the joys and struggles that we have, or you know, from our marriage and our friends and our family and our faith, all of that blends together and makes it just so much more fun and more wonderful. And so really to kind of sum up to Father Mike, what gets us through the week is faith, family, and friends. So thanks for coming to our home, and we hope to see you in Mass real soon.
Don't make me laugh.
I know. I said we're going to the inside.
Hang on, we're recording.
Oh.
Deacon's expense, having fun.